Taylor Swift is a bitch. I don't know where that came from. Hey guys, how's everybody doing today?
Bombs over Baghdad, baby.
How you doing, Joe?
I can't hear shit.
How you doing, miscellaneous fourth?
I'm here, and I hate it here.
That's what I like to do. No, you can't use that catchphrase no more.
I still use it. That's mine.
Everything's dead. What you doing over there, Turtle?
Fixing Joe's stuff.
Does it feel good?
It looks like he's.
I'm glad you're all here. Everybody's here hanging out with us. We're all having a good time. Are you driving to work right now? That's interesting. You know what? Wake up, hustle, go get that money. Is it Monday? We drop on Monday. Happy Monday. Did you have a good weekend? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you riding to work right now, listening to us? Touch yourself.
Do you ever get nervous?
Touch yourself. Touch yourself in your car right now. Fucking touch yourself.
Don't look at the person in traffic. Just do it.
I know you're sitting on the G&O right now, like the majority of our fan base. Like you're waiting to get to work right now. Just touch it. Just touch it one good time. Oh, Scott, I'm a dude. Exactly. Touch it.
Make your work day better.
You gotta say that stupid ass motivational shit Kim K said. They what shit?
Tell us.
Nobody wants to work?
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, see how I come off the same way.
Tell your boss that shit.
Oh my God. I had to pick up
when you get it.
I had to pick up 4 people because I carpool to work. Touch it.
What's bad is all I'm imagining is 2 people in 2 different cars sitting next to each other on the G&O listening to this at the same time. Eye contact.
Hey. Oh, so you like the Hangover pie? I like the Hangover pie.
You listen to the episode? Yeah. That's rolls window up.
Why your pants crunchy?
I'm just imagining the people in the carpool for the first time riding with this guy and doesn't know he listens to that podcast. Just touch it. Just touch it. They're like, what the fuck is going on?
What do you listen to in the morning, bro?
It's empowering.
He's sitting there slowly trying to run his hand.
Relax, bro. Scott said to do it.
Walks into work with 1 sock on.
Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I am your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. This is Awkward, a.k.a. Fuck Evil Neighbors. F-E-N.
Fen.
I don't know why that just hit me in the chest. Like, the fuck? Sitting across from me as always. I think it's because he said it so excited. Sitting across from me as always is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL. Just got a sneak preview of his new music video. And might I say, if you want to put the camera on me.
Nope.
Do you remember what I said about? Do you remember what I said when the J. Cole album dropped? Breath of fresh air.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations to you, sir. That was a very, very, very good, well put together video and song. I like the nice little bars in there. Turtle talks about crying a lot. It gets awkward.
I do. I let like I said when I you asked me about how I was approaching the project and shit, and I just wanted to be a lot more open.
Cool.
Yeah.
And if this is the taste that we get for the album's vibe as a whole,
yeah,
I look forward to it.
Appreciate it, bro.
I do. Sitting to my left, all the way to my left, Turtle's right. We have the obnoxious.
Yep.
We have the never on time, but never there when you call. He loves Ja Rule and the New Orleans Saints. He just bought a new mat that goes outside his door, and it says, "Who dat? And if not, fuck you." Average Joe.
You was almost right. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because I'm not a Saints fan, but the Niners murdered the fucking Saints.
Don't suck my dick from the back.
You regret it? You regret what you said?
Yeah, I do. I'm kind of mad about it.
He's just mad because his quarterback only put up 26 points this week in fantasy.
Damn.
Sir, you started Deshaun Watson.
You damn right.
How'd it go?
Massage oil and all, baby.
We'll find out Sunday.
Sitting to my left for what is this? The 4th time you fucking been here?
4th, 5th, something like that.
I hate it every time. We have.
Whatever.
We have a former podcast co-host, Mr. Jason Dufrene.
And now I hate it here.
I didn't say any names. Gosh. Oh, man. So, first things first, I'm going to break my phone in half. We're going to get to it. I don't know if I should start the show or end the show with it. But we got to talk about Little Miss CA, Miss Casey Anthony. But first things first, how was everybody's week?
It's fucking lit, son.
Lit, son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got all my tracks back from Nell.
Hey.
Got my video back. It's been a good week.
So is the album done?
Album's done. All the tracks are mixed and mastered.
Okay.
I got my first set done. I still got some samples that need to be cleared and some contracts that need to be signed for.
How many tracks?
I'm looking between 8 and 9.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's more gonna be like a EP.
Something light. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have a name?
TRTL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, self-titled. Already got the cover. All of that good shit.
Any features?
If one of these songs I get the vocals back, one feature.
Okay.
One feature.
Anybody?
And it's only a hook.
Oh, worth mentioning?
I don't want to mention it if the song doesn't happen.
Okay.
If I don't get the vocals, then I'm just not gonna put it on the album.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
That's why I say 8 to 9 songs.
Do we have a release date?
9 if I get all of the tracks. 8 if
you don't. Okay.
Right. I don't want to give a definitive date.
We saw what happened with the gas.
Nah, because after when I went to release the gas, it just took the distributors longer to get it out. So that's what that was.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
wait, I got a question.
Don't ask no questions. Okay. So, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
I'm not musically versed. What's the difference between a EP, a mixtape, and a album?
Mixtapes are usually free.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
First thing good.
Mixtapes typically, now Wayne changed that narrative, but mixtapes was typically a bunch of like remixes and maybe some original content that you probably didn't get cleared for, and that's why you're dropping it.
And you got to drop it for free.
Right. You can't gain any
copyright
money off of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They can't sue you if you're not making any money off of it.
Right. And
Fair use.
EPs and LPs are basically just small albums.
Okay.
Like typically a full-length album is anywhere between 12 and 16 songs.
20 if you're looking at the early 2000s.
Right.
Albums is Drake singing. Mixtapes is Drake rapping.
Hey.
Well, that cleared that up.
Well, how was your week, Mr. Average Joe?
Well, I won National Hate Joe Day / week.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get my shit off.
Who's this man? That takes you by surprise. You always happen to glance over at the right time too, and you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
when he's taking
is
his
that
fucking
green?
hand away.
Is that green button highlight? Fuck.
Yeah, that's been pretty chill. You know what I'm saying? Got a little break from work, just getting back to it. Yeah, there's something about no lube, just get the fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't.
The month, you know what I'm saying? Just
month.
Don't think there's a nigga out here named December.
Just throwing it in my asshole, son. How about you, Jason? How was your week?
I got back from vacation, been dealing with plumbing shit at the house ever since.
Hey, ain't that the way it goes?
If you got a kid, do not let them put wipes down the toilet. Make
Oh,
sure they
no.
don't. Everything backed up right now.
Nicole got buku mad at me a couple of weeks ago because I was standing there peeing, door open like a fucking man, and while I'm standing there peeing, I hear Grayson coming, and I'm like, oh no, because he's only like, what is that, a year and 3 months, 2 months, and I'm like, he gonna try to come up, and he's amazed by things. He gonna put his hand in the stream, and I'm not gonna like that. So I start trying to like box him out. So like I'm opening my legs wider and wider to block him because I can feel him coming. This dude comes under my legs. I'm trying to move the stream. I move the stream and I go to hurry up and flush the toilet. And because I see he's got toys in his hand. While I go to flush the toilet, in one motion, he stares and throws his little fucking brick into the fucking toilet. It goes right up, and it goes right up. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And now all of that happened and Nicole's looking at me. You couldn't get it? Bro, it happened that quick.
I was pissing.
I'm sticking my hand in that yucky water.
Hey, everybody don't sit down or do they shit hands free, all right?
So, and then what made it even worse was like, I think we went to.
I got a question after you finish this.
But I think her dad was in there fucking around with her, or her mom or somebody, and he was like, yeah, the toilet don't work. And I'm like, fuck. I had to get a tool from work, the little snake thing, and fucking end up getting it out. But side note, we might not be here next weekend because we're going on vacation Monday. Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. I'm gonna go find the old Nickelodeon building and break in that motherfucker.
Real quick, before you go into that.
Go ahead.
I was talking about using the bathroom. So, apparently, there's niggas in the world.
Yes, trans can use any bathroom they want.
I know that.
Oh.
I'm not Joe. Sorry, dog. I love you.
Whatever, man.
Joe was like, that's actually a question. Fuck you, me. Apparently, so you know the dudes who do the fuckboy skits.
Yes. Trevor
So they have
something.
Right. So they have their own podcast. And they were talking about on the podcast about how they don't hold their dick when they pee.
The fuck? That's
Yeah,
confidence.
They like asked each other. It was like, bro, you hold the dick? He was like, no, I don't fucking hold it. I was just like over the pants and just let it do its thing.
That's a lie.
I don't believe it.
So what do you like? What are you pissing with like the stoutest, straightest dick in the world? Like,
Right.
I don't.
Every time I pull my pants down, my dick's in a new shape,
Every
and I don't
time,
know.
every time.
And I don't know which one I'm getting. So, like, I gotta.
Play-Doh?
No, I just mean like it could be semi. It's longer today than it was yesterday. Now it's shrunken up into my stomach. I don't fucking
That's the Louisiana weather.
right.
Let me tell you something, all right? They either don't have a dick.
Fronting.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. You
or they-
pissing all over your toilet if you're not
You're
holding
right.
your fucking dick.
They got a
Bro,
small dick.
They
don't get pussy.
What's that got to do
I'm
with
about
it?
to say, wait, what
Wait, what does that gotta do with it?
I was agreeing with you all the way
You,
up to that
you
point.
ever peed after having sex?
Yes.
Oh, facts.
Yes.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
I get it.
Got to do the
I'm about to
Superman
wet this
shit.
bitch up if I don't hold it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You wake up in the morning with morning wood. I'm going to wet this bitch up if I don't hold it.
I've literally sometimes for morning I'll just go take a shower and just let it go, dog.
You a
'cause-
pee in the shower, nigga?
yeah.
You absolutely right.
Save water.
Yeah.
Save water.
And it helps cure athlete's foot.
What?
Yep.
Okay. I don't stand in it when I pee, but
I mean, well, I'm facing forward when I piss. The drain behind me, so
oh yeah, no, I don't do
piss
that.
towards the drain.
I piss towards the drain.
Nah. I gotta let the water hit me while I'm doing it.
I
or else I won't be able to pee. It's weird.
I have peed with morning wood as hard as I could and saw the stream like come up and I was just like,
This nigga established dominance in the shower. Just
If I make
look at that motherfucker.
If I make it touch the shower head, I ain't paying the water bill.
Scott trying to be a fucking waterbender.
straight up.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue.
I was just about to say, Jay.
Woo! I don't remember that. Holy shit! I'm sorry. What we saying? We can move the fuck on.
Finish this drink. Let me finish it.
Ooh. We waiting on you, bro. You had something to say?
Nah.
He done forgot what the fuck he was talking about.
Fuck it.
All right. Well, Turtle, do we have any? Uh-oh.
Top fans. Here's all the people that like our shit. It's top fans.
And then these guys.
Top fans.
Oh, okay.
If you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks.
Respectfully.
I'm actually trying to pull up the fucking
Toughin'.
yeah, and it's just not working.
Scott don't have the fucking list. Toughin'.
Correct.
Toughin'. If he did, it probably wouldn't say shit. Respectfully.
So Joe's gonna do a dance while we wait for the fucking thing.
And hit it.
Do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. I was doing that shit there work on stage. Just do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump.
Oh! Gentlemen,
Gentleman.
landmark moment.
Genitalia moment.
I'm off it.
For 2 years,
Oh, wow.
Mr. Jason Dufrene. Amazing. Congratulations, sir. That's so dope. I'm glad you were here for me to see that. And then for 1 year, you pansies. We got Mr. Larry Frederick and Mr. Devin Whitmore.
Hey, Larry, step them numbers up, kid.
And then for 10 months, we have Mr. Dustin Spencer. God damn it.
I'm about to put both y'all down.
And then for 7 months, we have who?
Matthew
Lazara. Fuck is Matthew Lazara?
Still got the best shirt from the live show.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then for 2 months, we have my guy, Mr. Danny L. Ford II.
Boy, sound like he hoop.
Thanks. And then for 1 month, we have Mrs. Justice Buffoon and Mr. Kenneth Harvey Jr.
That's it.
And then for 2 weeks, we have my mother.
Hey, Ma.
Hey, Ma.
Give it up to my guy, Mr. Ian Swamp Thing Nicholson, too, man. I ain't gonna leave my guy off the list, bruh.
No, I'm going to leave him off the list tonight because he was supposed to come through tonight. I didn't want this motherfucker in my house.
Wow.
You mean the two-year and counting top fan? You didn't want him in your house?
No, I didn't want him. I didn't want him anywhere near my house.
Hey, Sharon,
He was
shit.
supposed to come through tonight, and he was like, "Yeah, bro, I get off at 5. I'll fucking be." You know how he talks. I fucking be there, bro. And then he texted. He didn't even have the balls to call me. Look, put the cam. He didn't even have the fucking balls to call me. He texted me. He was like, "Stop, bro. I'm not gonna be able to make it. I got a vagina, and I gotta change my tampon. It's gonna take too long." And then he posts on Facebook, "Oh, I hate not having a voice. I wish I could sing. Can't. Fuck you."
So how do you really feel?
I'm sorry. I love you, Ian. Anyway. All right. So should I get it out the way or should we start?
That's typically how it starts.
Or should I end with it? Should I get it out the way or should I start? That didn't make sense. Okay.
That no way answered his question.
What I meant was, should I get it out the way or should I wait till the end?
Get out of the way.
It seems like it's weighing on your chest.
Chest wing. Get it off your chest.
I say let it out.
Get it off your chest, kid.
First, we need to raise a glass.
Glass raising.
So,
Up into the sky, the glasses have risen.
so we need to do another. Feels like this is the third week in a row. Rest in peace to Brad William Hinte. I can't remember his last name. And Christine from Fleetwood Mac. I loved Brad from Orange is the New Black. Shut the fuck up, Joe. And he was actually hilarious. He was in the Stand, the Stephen King show that just came out. He played the doofus. And Christine, I mean, everybody loves Fleetwood Mac.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So rest in peace to a legend and to a great fucking actor that we are going to severely miss.
Salud.
Turtle drinking Patron. He don't give a fuck tonight. All right.
Started going home and fight a door frame or something.
You know what I'm saying?
He's in my way, B. He was in my way.
And lose.
I'm running that bitch like, shit.
And when he do that, hit his head on the other one.
Nah,
He jumping me. He jumping me.
It's one of y'all keep me.
You never caught your bullet? Anyway. All right. Nah, him. Anyway. So a documentary came out this week and set the stage on fire. It was the Casey Anthony doc that was incorrectly named. It's called Casey Anthony, Where the Truth Lies. There should be a question mark in there. Where the truth lies. That's all this Tupac. That's all this fucking documentary was this fucking bitch that had 10 years to come up with a story. And guess what she did, ladies and gentlemen? She has not spoken to anybody in the media since she got acquitted. She has not wrote a book, not done a TV appearance, hasn't even wrote letters because she's scared of paper. But guess what she ends up doing? She waits 10 fucking years. It gets down to where they put the camera in her face. And what does she do? She takes the bitch route, ladies and gentlemen. She goes, what happened? What happened to your daughter? The crime of the century after OJ. What happened to your daughter? And what does she say? I was raped. That didn't answer the fucking question, you dumb bitch. We are asking you what happened to your daughter. I was raped. And you remember a while back we had a conversation about Donald Trump when he was talking about everybody doesn't deserve a $1,000 stimulus check. They deserve a $2,000 stimulus check.
Right.
Do you remember that? You know why I thought that was genius? Because in that moment, he put himself into a position where he could not lose. If they denied it, he tried to get us $2,000. He looks like a fucking angel. If we get it, Trump got us $2,000. So we love him for it. Casey Anthony just did the exact same fucking thing. She weaponized an issue that is ongoing right now, which is sexual abuse / rape, which you're seeing a lot of evidence of if you read social media. Everybody is on this train of believe all women. Not everybody, but there's a huge train of believe all women. So now she's got them on her side.
Yep.
And then the way she positioned her words were, I was sexually abused by my father from the ages of 8 to 12. Not long after my father stopped abusing me, my brother started from 12 to 16. Okay, well, when did you have Kaylee? I was 19. I got pregnant when I was 18. Well, one of the biggest mysteries is, who was Kaylee's father? I was raped.
Okay.
So now she has positioned herself to where if you still don't believe her, you're a piece of shit that doesn't believe a rape victim. That's how it felt like she was trying to play it.
That. Like, I can believe you got raped and still believe you killed your child.
And that is exactly the train that I'm on.
Yeah.
If you look at a lot of...
cool, you're a rape victim. Sorry that happened to you. You also killed your child.
Yes.
You sick bitch.
Yes.
Sorry.
And that is the thing that I just I can't understand it. So the documentary itself, while it's meant to be unbiased, and for the most part it is, I'll give that to Peacock, and I forgot the name of the woman, but shout out to her. Y'all did a pretty good job of making it unbiased. The problem is, Casey can't get on this platform and just start saying that she didn't lie, because it was made abundantly clear that she lied about everything. I'm going to start with Joe just because I want to talk. I don't know how much y'all know, but I got to start with Joe because I know Joe doesn't know, and I would love to tell him. Joe, did you hear about the Universal Studios incident?
You're scaring me. The way you just talking about this bitch.
Dog.
I'm like, yo, like, this nigga should have been like the opposite lawyer in her case. Like,
I'm here, baby.
He would have drowned this hoe.
When I tell you I've been watching it
Just
on
like
my...
she did her baby.
I've been watching this documentary on my breaks at work. My job is very near the Mississippi River, and I've almost thrown my phone in the mighty Mississippi on more than one occasion, my friend. So, did you hear about the Universal Studios incident? Let me go. So,
No? Okay, cool.
she
I got
said that she told investigators right after her daughter went missing, which was 31 days, her daughter was gone, and nobody raised any red flags. She didn't call police. She didn't talk to anybody. So, investigators finally get it. Yeah, put your hood on. This is about to get real.
You're scaring me.
So investigators ask her at some point, oh, so you work at Universal Studios? Yes, I work at Universal Studios. Okay. They find out through another investigator, she does not work at Universal Studios. So they go back to her. Let's play a game. You could see the investigators winking at each other before they walk into the room, and they go, Casey, you work at Universal Studios? She said, of course I do. Okay. Bring us to your job. She brings them to the job. Mm-hmm. They walk into Universal Studios and they just start walking down hallways. Casey's just walking. And they're following her, just waiting for her to finally turn around and just be like, all right, guys, I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying? She's fucking waving at people.
I'm here now.
Walking through, yeah, right.
I'm committed.
Commit. So she's walking down the fucking halls and she's like waving to people and they're like, the fuck is this bitch? Like, hey, fuck you, bitch. You know me. Hey, Carol. And like just keeps fucking walking.
You ate my fucking rice pudding, bitch. Don't play.
I left it in the fucking fridge. You don't. I hate that hoe. Hey, bitch.
Always playing games.
And then she gets down. I swear to God, the way they described it was she turns down a hall that, like, she just kept walking. She finally turns down a hall that's a dead end. There's nowhere else for her to go. She breathes really deep and goes, turns and looks at him. I don't really work at Universal Studios. And they're like, we fucking know. We fucking know. So she does that. 31 days, her child is missing. By her own volition, by her words, child has been missing for 31 days, never called the cops. So, Jason, you're a parent. We'll go this far. Turtle, you're a godparent. You don't even have kids. Joe, do you have? Never mind.
I have two. Fuck you.
Oh, okay. I don't know if anybody would trust you. So,
Crazy, right?
all right. I won't even ask you first. I'll ask the people in here with godchildren. If those babies, for whatever reason, one of them goes missing, how long until you're calling the cops? If nobody else has, how long until you're calling the cops?
Not even 24 hours.
Not even 24 hours.
Not even.
The moment I find out.
I know you gotta wait 24 hours.
48. It's 48 allegedly. That was the rule.
Fuck that, nigga.
Not just that, but just going back to Facebook this week, we all saw those little girls with that golden retriever that went missing.
Yep.
And it was gone a couple hours.
Right.
And that shit was blasted everywhere. Search parties out
Yep.
looking.
Yep.
Hours.
Yep.
Bullshit. Like 31 days is unfathomable.
Right. That shouldn't be a thing.
So she tried to blame it on the fact. So the story is her dad was molesting her, et cetera, et cetera. Not downplaying that at all. Like, if it did happen, her dad's a piece of shit.
Right.
If I've learned anything from this documentary, it's that her dad, whether or not involved in Kaylee's murder, he needs to be in jail. He needs to be in jail.
Right.
I know I said things while I hadn't actually watched the documentary on Facebook and everything else. I will say here, I was mistaken. Her dad needs to be in jail for something. I don't quite know what, but
Neglect.
a bunch of things.
She's going to go to jail for tax evasion.
Yeah, bullshit.
They
So,
always get them on.
but so the thing was, she basically paints this picture where apparently her dad, the story was her dad was at work. That's when Casey went missing. The infamous Google searches that we've talked about on this podcast before, and
Check the Firefox.
yeah, check the Firefox always. And we're gonna get into that too, because she explains that if you're watching. So the story is that she was so protective of Kaylee because of what her dad did to her. She was a light sleeper. She always locked the bedroom door behind her. Her daughter always laid right next to her when they slept, just in case anybody tried to come for her. She was there.
Right.
Well, on this day, she slept a little too hard. And she forgot to lock the door. And that was when her father pounced and allegedly took the child, maybe, or Kaylee got up and walked out, whatever the case may be. And she went out to go look for her daughter in the house to see where she was. And her dad walks outside holding Kaylee's lifeless body, soaked, wet, allegedly drowned in the pool. Sorry, I got a little something in my throat. And apparently, Casey had a breakdown. Oh, my daughter's dead. And then her father blamed her. This is your fault. You were irresponsible. You let your daughter drown. My watch literally just said I'm working out right now because I'm moving around so much. You let your daughter drown. This is your fault. And then took the body of his granddaughter from Casey and said in a soft voice, she's going to be fine. And then walked away with her. She never saw her daughter again. And then 31 days later, after asking her father, where's my baby? She's safe. She's okay. 31 days later, the mother catches wind, calls the police. We hear the infamous 911 call. My granddaughter's been missing for 31 days, and my daughter's car smells like there's been a damn dead body in it. 2 + 2, bitch. Let's start there.
Right.
Also, Kaylee's body is found. She died of apparent murder. That's as far as they could get. The body was decomposing for 6 months. They couldn't really do too much. So many things. And I asked y'all that question earlier because I was talking to my cousin about it last night because we're true crime fucking fanatics. And I said, all right, so I see the lifeless, my son. I'm thinking about Grayson. He's a year younger than what Kaylee was. Something happens, God forbid, to my son. And my dad's holding my son. And he's like, he's going to be okay. He's going to be fine. And then he walks away with him. You have a week, most.
Shit.
Being generous, playing devil's advocate. being generous. I'll give you a week.
It's extremely generous.
Extremely generous. Now I'm looking at you going, because according to her, she kept asking him, where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? And all he kept saying was, she's safe. Now, you have, like I said, week, being extremely generous. Where's my kid? He's safe. Bullshit. Where's my kid?
Right.
And I want to know now, or I'm calling the cops.
Right.
I think a week, you talking generous? You got to walk away with my kid's lifeless course? Bring that back.
No, immediately. No, I'm saying.
back.
No, I'm saying. I'm trying to put myself in her position and try to see where she's coming from. You can't, but I'm trying.
Maybe
Something ever happens to my kid,
Of course, God forbid.
You try to take my daughter's body out of my hands, you're gonna be the next step.
There's gonna be 2 funerals.
Right. Now I'm gonna be holding 2
But
bodies in
now,
my fucking hand.
she's playing the card that she's so brainwashed from her dad's abuse from all of these years. She just innately trusted him. See, like that's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't make sense.
Ain't enough brainwashing in the world, player.
And then it's 31 days. You can't call the cops like on the slick in private.
But then
Nothing.
In my opinion, you sit here and you build up the story about how you were so protective of her. You were a light sleeper. She sat next to you. She laid next to you every night. You locked your door.
My workout finished.
And now you want to say, oh, my father's brainwashing is the reason I wasn't concerned for 31 days.
No, she was concerned, but she could only ask so many questions. She had to follow her father's instructions.
Jesus Christ.
If that was the case and your father was this big, massive
He's not.
predator like you make him out to be.
Oh, I thought you meant like massive guy. Like, no, he's
No.
not. Predator. Sorry, continue. Fuck me.
Yes, predator, but massive predator that had you brainwashed like this, I promise you that baby wouldn't have been sleeping in your room.
Right.
Because she'd have been the next target.
I'd have been, I'm not staying with you.
Right.
Like, if I know what you did to me, first thing I'm doing is getting you the fuck out the house.
Right.
I'm also not going to sit here and try to interpret somebody else's trauma. That's not for me to do. All I can do is sit here and say it doesn't add up. Like, nothing you're saying. 31 days is ridiculous.
Right.
And the only reason that it stopped after 31 is because the mom caught on and fucking called the cops.
Right.
So then she lied about the universal. I'm going to let you go, Joe. She lied about the universal thing. All of this time, before the child went missing, she was mentioning the daughter staying with somebody named Zanny the nanny.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
No. I was just saying, Zanny the nanny for real.
Yep. Her name was Zaneta Gonzalez. We're going to get back to this too. So
Second on the block.
So they're telling them all about this mysterious babysitter that the kid's been staying with. Her boyfriend's never met him. Her boyfriend's roommates have never met him. The parents have never met her. Who is this mysterious nanny? And then she tells him, Zaneta Gonzalez. Where does she live? She lives at this apartment complex in this apartment. All right, let's head over there. She gets there. They open the door. Nobody's lived in that apartment for months. Nobody in this building is named Zaneta Gonzalez or has ever lived here.
Zaneta Gonzalez does not exist.
She does. They found Zaneta Gonzalez. She has no idea who the fuck Casey Anthony is.
This bitch read
You know what? We'll go ahead and get the surprise out the way. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but yeah, the spooky thing about Zaneta Gonzalez is when they found the body. I thought this was fake, but the source that I got it from apparently researched this into the ground and could not prove it fake. When they found poor Kaylee's body, she was buried in an abandoned field or a vacant lot, if you will. There were 2 houses on either side, like some vacant lots do. And on this side, you had somebody named Gonzala whatever, Zaneta whatever, and then on the other side, you had somebody named whatever Gonzalez.
Wow. Jesus.
Coincidence? I think not. We were talking about the Google searches. She addressed the infamous Google searches from Firefox in the documentary. Apparently, everybody in the in the Anthony household had their own. You remember the family computer? Everybody had their own. It would have been Turtle, Margot,
Right.
Puppy. It would have been Jason and all your fucking whatever. And it was me and my mom. Everybody had their own little profile on the computer, right? According to her, everybody had everybody's password. Well, your dad had to be at work at 3 o'clock. At 2:51, we saw the Google search for foolproof suffocation. Okay, listen, his job was less than a 10-minute drive from the house. I don't know about y'all. But when I'm rushing out of the door to get to work, first thing I do is check shit on the fucking computer. You know what I'm saying? No, I got shit to do.
Let me make a random Google search real fast.
Of foolproof suffocation so I could figure out how to kill somebody.
Right.
We got a wild dream that night. Like, yo, I just got to look this shit up real quick.
Just to make sure.
So according to her, all of this lying that she did was because that's the household she was raised in. Her parents were pathological liars. So she learned how to pathologically lie from them.
And get away with murder. Cool.
So I started having... Duh.
Let's call it a day.
So I started having the thoughts. The concept of lying... Y'all stick with me for a second.
Stick it.
The concept of lying. Why do we lie?
In an attempt to avoid the consequences of the truth.
Yes.
Attempt to avoid the consequences of the truth. What else?
Get some pussy.
Get some pussy. To be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we make up shit.
Nah, he said what he said.
No, it's to get pussy. But also, in the same breath, to be cool. Why else do we lie? Anything else? There's no wrong.
Child support.
Okay, you're getting like uber specific. I was looking for like, umbrella. Have you ever lied?
Trying to make it relatable for the audience.
Have you ever lied
I feel attacked.
to get out of something that you wanted?
Like some pussy?
Have you ever? All right, there you go. Look, we'll go with Turtle's example. Have you ever wanted to fuck somebody and lied to them? Like, you're literally looking at them going, bitch, when I get you home, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. All I got to do is convince you to come. And they ask you a question and you lie to them to get them to leave.
Yes. But it wasn't
When you want to fuck them?
Nah, it's more like I wanted to fuck you and then you gave me head on the way home. And now I'm like,
the thing that
McDonald's in
the point that I'm making, okay, because at that point you didn't want to fuck anymore, so it was a difference. What I'm saying is,
Oh, you got him home and you started fucking. Like, yo, this is trash.
so now you don't want to fuck him anymore. What I'm saying is,
Leave. I'll do it
or you get
myself.
him home and you take off the clothes and you like, I did not think you was gonna look like that.
so now you don't want it anymore.
You said you didn't have kids.
Them stretch marks say otherwise.
Bitch, you was hiding a kangaroo pouch in them fucking legs.
Girl, I didn't know you had a waist trainer on all
The
night.
fuck?
That's them Lululemon leggings, huh?
But the question is, have you ever lied to get out of something that you wanted?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like what?
Some pussy.
No, every example you just
asking me and I'm telling you.
and every example you just gave was I didn't want the pussy anymore, so I lied to get out of it.
So
But I wanted it at first.
But now you don't, so you lied to get out of it. What I'm saying is it's
right.
something
Oh,
that
I
you
want it
actively
through and through.
want. Yes,
Through and through.
you want it no matter what, so
No.
you lied to not get it.
have you ever actively sabotaged yourself for something that you want?
No, that goes against your entire human nature. I want this, so I'm going to get it and do what I have to do.
Probably not.
I'll lie to get it.
Probably not consciously. Subconsciously.
Maybe subconsciously. Okay.
Well, wait, are we talking like
No. It's not. It's not as complicated as y'all are trying to make it
No,
out to
because
be.
like I've like trolled.
Well, you asked the question and I was like, ooh, that's kind
Now
of.
we're thinking really
Because
deep
I know
into
I've
it.
done something that sabotaged something
Yeah,
that
but
I wanted.
you didn't do it
know
on
what I'm saying?
purpose.
Okay, wait. Broaden the mindset.
What I'm trying to
Well,
say.
that's what I was trying to do.
Okay, so like the point that I'm making is Casey basically was saying my entire world was gone when my daughter was missing.
Right.
I lost everything.
Right.
I haven't had, she literally went so far as to say, I haven't had a good night's sleep since my daughter died. Every night it's just nightmares after nightmares. 15 plus years, or whatever, however long it's been, of just 13 years, whatever it is, of just nightmares every night because my life ended when my daughter was missing.
Right.
Bet. Agreed.
Right.
If God forbid again, y'all are gonna have to drag me out of this fucking house.
I'm brushing. I'll be honest. I'm brushing my teeth with my 45.
Boom. So, with that being said, investigators are trying to help you find your daughter. Give us the answers, and we will help you find your kid. What do? You tell the truth. Why? Because telling the truth
Helps
will help you
find
get
your
your
kid.
daughter.
Right.
So why would you lie? Oh, well, that's that's just the house that I was raised in. Bullshit. We lie to get what we want.
Right.
We lie to be cool. We lie to do whatever the case may be.
Right.
We don't lie to get out of something that we want.
Right.
And that's the point that, and like, that's all she keeps saying is just like, yeah, I just naturally lied because that's the household that I was raised in. Fuck you, and fuck that stupid fucking excuse.
Right.
I don't want to hear it. I thought you were about to shoot somebody.
No, that's a knife.
How fucking heavy is that knife?
I'm not gonna sit here and get into like the crazy semantics about the dad. All I know is by the end of the, like I said, I got maybe 20 minutes left in the last episode. The dad is a fucking creep fest. I misjudged based off of some other stuff that I know. By this point in the documentary, it's gotten kind of biased. Like they're putting all their eggs in the basket of it was the dad.
Right.
And I still don't believe that. Could the dad have been involved? Maybe.
Right.
I still lean more towards Casey Anthony killed her daughter.
Yeah.
I can see the dad being an accessory.
Right. Right.
Maybe.
Like
helping after.
Right. Right. Like she drowned her in the tub type shit and then was freaking out afterwards. And he was like, don't worry about it. I got it.
Another fun thing.
Stuck her in the trunk and then was just like, yeah, I took care of it.
So I didn't know.
So what he actually said is it's going to be fine, not he's going to be fine.
Correct. She.
You want to know what's crazy?
Huh.
When the story came out, like it was like she left her daughter in the car and she like died.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like didn't crack the windows, daughter like suffocated in the hot car and shit like that.
Right.
It's the Mandela effect.
So a theory is Casey mentioned at some point, this is another thing that just never added up. She said that the stink coming from her car was from garbage bags that were found that had old pizza and stuff in it.
Oh, like Jeffrey Dahmer's tropical fish?
Right.
You know what? I'll speak on that one because when I was a cop, I've seen 30-day deceased corpses, and I've smelled them.
Mm-hmm.
I've also worked at the landfill.
Mm-hmm.
Two completely different smells.
Mm-hmm.
Landfill.
Both are horrible.
Landfill, you can kind of handle it though.
After a while.
I was in the active phase.
Yeah.
Really wasn't horrid.
Correct. It's rancid, but
a 30-day
body.
body, you walk in, it hits you, not in your nostrils, it punches you in the eye. You feel it.
So
I had to I had to throw away that entire uniform.
yeah, they said like that you're not getting that stench out.
No,
like it's there.
I could. Two things you'll never get out of clothes.
Ketchup.
Burnt.
Oh, sorry.
Smell wise.
Okay.
The smell of a burning building. If you're around clothes in that, if the clothes you have on during that, you'll never get the smell out, and a dead body.
Yeah, and I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently, you know, like you see in court cases, they bring in the scientific expert that points at a PowerPoint presentation, and he's like, "So this is how scientifically you could tell that this is the way that it happened." Forensic files, people like that.
Forensic pathologist.
They have the opposite, which is somebody that comes in and goes, Turtle's got a key scientific forensic analyst or whatever the fuck. We got somebody that can refute every piece of science that he's got. Didn't know that was a thing. So this bitch, the smell, number one. Apparently, investigators did something where they could freeze the odor molecules and test them. Didn't know that was a thing.
Me neither.
Apparently, that was the only known. This is the only known case that they used that. Correct me if I'm wrong. They found hair that a forensic analyst said looks like it's coming from a decaying Anthony female from DNA testing. Cindy and Casey are alive.
Right.
That leaves
Kaylee.
And then from there, the duct tape found on the skull when they found the remains was apparently from the left ear to the right mandible. This woman comes in and says, "Oh, the hair that looks like it's coming from a decaying body, it doesn't have to be coming from a decaying body. It could also have dirt could do that." Okay. The chloroform found in the car, because there was high levels of chloroform found in the trunk. Cleaning products could do that. While she was cleaning her car, it could have just been cleaning products.
You can make chloroform at home doing
Right.
that.
And then, okay, the duct tape from it was on a garbage bag. Maybe it was wrapped up on the garbage bag, and when the garbage bag opened, because animals apparently had been eating her body. Sorry. Maybe the duct tape fell across the skull. Like, it could have slid easily. Well, what about the odors? No other case has ever used. That's not credible. All true, right? What an unlucky bitch Casey Anthony's got to be.
Right.
Your daughter's missing. Your daughter's dead. All of the evidence of your trunk points to having a dead Anthony woman in the trunk. And it's all coincidence.
Right.
Well, not saying it's all coincidence.
Paint that picture for somebody else, dog.
Not saying it's all coincidence, but if you look at the terminology of our court system, it's beyond a
Reasonable doubt. Of course.
And the defense does not have to prove that Casey Anthony didn't kill her daughter.
Right.
All they have to prove is that there's a possibility.
Possibility, yeah. Reasonable doubt.
And
No, I get all of that, which is totally fine. But don't sing that song to me.
correct.
Like, I'm not a jury. I'm not having, like, no. I'm not buying it.
No.
And even a juror said, we believed Casey did it. The prosecution fucked up. Lazy investigating. They thought it was a slam dunk,
And that's the problem.
and they fucked up.
You should have came.
They never even brought up the Google searches. Foolproof suffocation. Chloroform. Chloroform searched 80-something times. They didn't bring it up because they didn't find it. Remember? Always check the Firefox.
Yep.
They didn't check the Firefox. And Jose Baez, her lawyer, said he knew about the Google searches and was waiting for them to sandbag him with it in court. They never brought it up.
You said always check the Firefox and the fucking computer turned on. Scott, what you did?
Mind your business.
Scott's FBI agent doing
I got
some work.
I got voice command set up so if Nicole ever comes in here and starts plotting to kill me, I get alerted.
I
want
Scott's
that-
FBI agent over there like checking the Firefox.
Nudie mags.
Scott, there's no such thing as chicks with dicks.
Only guys with tits.
How to piss with a heart on.
I want that job of the person that like disputes everything.
You just know. You just want to be petty. Yeah. You're just gonna be sitting in court the whole time.
You just wanna
Bullshit.
argue, nigga.
That's it. He just want to argue.
It, bro. Like that's all I want to do is just like, yo, like, fuck your facts.
But at the end of the day, it just there's so many things that aren't answered. Again, do I think George Anthony is a piece of shit? Yes. I am now convinced, and I apologize to the people that I went back and forth with. I don't think he necessarily had a hand in killing Casey. I think Casey did that on her own because you're not going to sit here and convince me 31 days, dog. And in those 31 days, you were found out partying. You got a tattoo that said beautiful life.
Your daughter could have had a longer one.
And there were 3 separate pieces of duct tape found. And her ex-boyfriend lived near a dumpster outside of Papa John's. So you have a dead body smell in your trunk, and all of a sudden they find a bunch of garbage with pizza in it, huh? Foolproof suffocation. You know what's foolproof? Covering the mouth, covering the nose, and then covering both just to make sure. Who's Zanny the nanny? What's another name for Zanny?
Xanax.
Xanax can put you to sleep, can it?
You know what's crazy? It's almost like she did it, but like in the Riddler way.
This dude is sitting over here having Saw fantasies.
Think
like,
about it,
Good luck.
She gave you the hints you needed. Like, what was the chick name? Something Gomez.
Zenaida Gonzalez.
Zenaida Gonzalez. She was like, the nanny has her. Then you find it and it's like Zenaida, and it's this chick Gonzalez. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did it. Can you figure out? You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking like pizza boxes. My boyfriend lives next to a Pizza Hut dumpster or whatever like that. Can you figure it out? You know what I'm saying?
Like, it was all there, dog, and like
You just couldn't put the magazine letters together.
what made it even better was like they tried to they had a moment with the dad where they were like Casey drowned, you know, this and that. Like, they brought it up in court, like it was a big accident that spiraled out of control. Casey drowned in the family pool, and then they hid the body out of fear. That's all that happened, guys. one of the fucking lead investigators, detectives, is sitting there going, we gave her that story while we were interviewing her. Because, you know, they're coaxing you. Did something happen? Was it an accident? Do you know how often we find out about babies falling into pools? And isn't it like they're giving her this, and then she's just like, no, nothing happened. No, nothing of that. None of that happened. Now, because remember, she was a pathological liar her entire life.
Right.
Now she's changed.
Right.
Now she's telling the truth. And yes, Kaylee drowned in a pool. Apparently, her dad did it.
Right.
And all of this other. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you. Like, I'm
Come
not.
off it, bitch.
Stop. And anybody that believes her, suck my dick from the back, respectfully. Like, I can't. You're not going to sit here and convince me after 10 years. She hasn't had enough. It took J.K. Rowling less than 10 years to write Harry Potter. You don't think this bitch could find a way out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, come on,
That's
man.
why it took her 10 years to speak on it. She had to make sure her story was straight.
Yeah. I'm not. And everybody cut her off. Everybody cut her off.
It just makes sense.
She has no more friends. She has literally her friends and family are her defense team. They gave her a place to live. They gave her a place to work, and now they still hang out with her, and that's all she has. She has nobody else.
Y'all think she still be fucking?
Yeah, she still be fucking.
That's some
dog.
There's some sick nigga out there right now going, I can't wait to fuck that murderous bitch.
If there is two
Must spit in her
things,
mouth.
if there is two things I learned from this,
I bet you she's a fan of late-term abortions.
oh god damn it!
That's what I was saying. It's like, yeah, like you ain't.
If there are two things I am sure of after watching this documentary, is one, this bitch definitely killed her daughter, and number two, I'd fuck.
You ain't got to worry about getting her pregnant. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
And if you do, she'll take care of it.
Yeah, she don't keep the baby. Fuck.
The worst part is she might keep the baby. You fall in love with that baby. You build a bond with that baby, and now
And then she's gonna kill her.
exactly.
And then I gotta kill her.
She's gonna come to me. She's gonna be like, I'm pregnant. I'm be like, what you gonna do about it?
What did we learn?
What you gonna do about it?
Come on, I remember.
you
this,
know.
I remember this story. Come on.
So we gonna get Zanny the nanny to watch the baby?
But I do agree with the theory.
You
I
gotta
think
let everybody know we don't live around any bodies of water. Just let you.
And there's not a pizza within a nautical mile.
But there was I mean, like just to wrap this up, there was a Zanny the nanny, like we said, Xanax, and there was 3 pieces of duct tape, mouth, nose, and cover them both. I think she slipped her a Xanax because Casey wasn't a murderer, and this theory isn't anything crazy, but Casey wasn't a murderer. She was a 23-year-old kid who apparently the day of the disappearance was online chatting with some friends, looking through pictures of the weekend that she missed out on again, because she had made comments before about how she's a mom now. She can't do what she used to do, and it upsets her. So she slipped her kid a Xanax, put her to sleep. To make it easy, because nobody wants to murder. So to make it easy, she just slipped some duct tape over the mouth, over the nose, over to both of them, just to make sure. And once Casey was gone, put her in the bag, put her in the trunk, brought it to the field. And then couldn't get the smell out. So what do? You got to mask it. Where's she at? Her boyfriend's house. Because they all said she was at the house after Kaylee allegedly went missing. While you're at your boyfriend's house, how do you mask a smell? Put something nasty in there.
Like his drawers.
Like his dumpster.
Oh.
The whole dumpster.
The whole dumpster.
thing.
Yeah, she tried saying that shit in the documentary too. Yeah, I was distracted by a phone call, so I just instinctually closed my trunk with 3 bags of raw garbage in it. Stop.
Here's a question.
Stop it.
Where did she live when all of this happened?
Orlando.
Oh, my
Remember? She thought she told everybody she worked at Universal Studios.
Because I'm just thinking, I know a bag of think about a bag of garbage in your trunk
In the Orlando heat,
in
baby.
the middle of July.
I mean, if you live in New Orleans and say it was like a bag from Bourbon Street, it make buku sense.
I gotta go pee. Fuck Casey Anthony and fuck anybody that believes her bullshit. I'm out.
Right? You know what's
Wait,
like?
is he out?
He does this all the time.
You know what's crazy?
Use your hands.
He does this all the time.
Please don't use your hands. But you know what's crazy, like about how saying that like her dad like had the dead body in his hands and like he was just like he's it's gonna be fine. You know how convincing you gotta be in that moment to be
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That is
Like,
a limp body, my friend.
yeah, like
And that is my child's limp body.
his bro, like
You just gonna take it and everything's gonna be fine? Like, I must be in all types of shock.
First thing you got to
Like, what
convince
the-
me to do is not kill you.
Right.
yeah.
Right. There's no way. I literally would have to be in dead shock. Like, can't move, can't speak, none of that shit. For you to say something like that and me just be like, okay.
Like super denial, just like he's
Right.
gonna be fine. Like,
Right.
okay, like bring her back to me. Like,
Right.
what the
What you about to do? Some fucking witchcraft in the background?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you better Twitter, like
About to do a
twiddle
Chucky spell on my baby.
Yeah, you better twiddle fucking like fire flames on your finger in that moment to make me believe you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know magic, nigga. I do it.
You better give me a fucking shopping list that includes chicken feet, you know,
Sage,
virgin's blood,
Pig's fucking guts.
candles, salt. Like, I want everything I see on TV.
Heart of a baboon. Like,
a black candle.
It's a guano, nigga. Like, all right, take the
better be
kids.
some voodoo here, nigga.
And you better reach in the closet and pull out a book that got an eye on it.
Yeah, you fucking right. Inside of a triangle. Fucking right. That's wild, yo.
Like your last name better be Sanderson.
Yeah. Bruh.
Yeah, nah. When I seen the documentary, I was like, "Oh, this is bold. This is bold as hell. You got to be a whole nother level of just I don't give a fuck at this point." Because not only do you know, like you've got to know people don't believe you. Like you've been free and out of this case for, like Scott said, 10 years now. You've got to know the narrative that the world is painted around it is that bitch you did that shit.
Do you think this eclipses the balls that OJ had for
When
that
he did
book?
if I'd have did it.
If I would have did it?
Oh,
Or whatever.
absolutely. Absolutely. That absolutely eclipses that. 100%. Because fucking OJ didn't really do OJ didn't really make any money off of that. You know what I'm saying? The book came out.
I'll be
a
honest,
couple of
I don't
people
think
read it.
I don't think OJ did it.
I mean,
I think it was his son.
I did. That's what I think. I think his son did that shit because the way that all the evidence points out. But I think just because of her being bold enough to actually like put it out as, because a lot of people say, well, you know, OJ could have just told his story and then they could have, you know, flipped the narrative for the book. You know, he might have never been the actual like author for it. I was like, yeah, true, but
Bro,
Casey
y'all just-
Anthony is on television.
Y'all just took my mind
Same.
and opened up a whole new mind. I'm like, wait, his son? What the fuck? I never heard this. I've never heard like it could have been his son.
So
like,
it-
what the fuck?
So in my opinion, the reason I think his son did it is because of that police chase he went on.
Yeah.
He never broke like 40 miles an hour on the interstate.
Well, and he wasn't driving. He was in the passenger seat. His His homeboy was driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was two people in the car.
If you driving to get away from the cops, as somebody who's been the cop in a police chase,
My car's in triple digits.
correct.
Tagged out. That
I
bitch
am-
about to blow up. I'm hitting
I
this
am
hoe so
going.
hard.
I'm going fucking mock Jesus. I'm passing Gretna and West Wego's just feeling a rattling.
Facts.
And now I'm just like, yo, this is why the glove didn't fit.
I did
Exactly.
it.
That's wild.
I did it.
So I asked her to
No hands?
Oh,
I,
God.
did. I pulled my dick out of my pants and I just started peeing. And the first thought that went through my head is Nicole is gonna be pissed. So I call bullshit. Sorry, continue.
So I asked her the question I'm gonna ask you. Do you think the balls that she had to do this show eclipses the balls that that OJ had to write that book?
Meaning her documentary, right?
Because OJ cut that bitch's head off. Yeah, no. I think OJ had a bit more balls because he tried to stay in the public eye after all of this happened. He made his own version of a punked TV show. He wrote a book. Like he tried to still be like he literally almost cut that bitch's head off and like still.
Well,
walked
no,
the streets.
he's talking about the book compared to her,
The documentary.
her documentary.
No. I think OJ had more balls only because he literally wrote a book of if I did it, this is how I would have done it. She's kind of like pushing the blame away from herself and pawning it off all on her father. Whilst I think OJ literally wrote a book describing how he murdered that woman and just changed the names. Like,
Right.
Just be like, all right, so bad. She was cheating on me, but this is how I would have did it. Because I did want to kill a bitch, but I didn't do it. So here's how I would have did it.
like during the unaired interview that they released a few years ago, from like right after everything happened, when he like kept slipping up while he was like telling the fake story, and he was like, so I'm looking at him and I'm like, oh, like Ron Goldman, and I'm like, oh, what, you're gonna kick my, oh, this is all hypothetical, this is all hypothetical. It was like, bro, you just caught yourself, like we just saw it, like God damn it.
Thank God for Double Jeopardy.
You know, which is why at that point, why don't you just come out and be like, yeah, I did that shit. Like, they can't do you nothing technically,
But you know damn well the way our government works. You come out with some shit like that, yeah, the state may not be able to do it.
The public gonna fry you.
What?
The federal government gonna come after you.
They gonna be on your ass.
I wouldn't do him nothing though. You know what I'm saying? You caught the bitch cheating, you cut her head off. I mean, come on now. We've all thought about it. You just have
Seems
to
reasonable.
Yeah. Crime of passion or something, whatever they call it.
yeah.
Manslaughter.
So I'm gonna pass the mic to Joe for this next topic,
The mic.
because I don't want to talk about it no
I'm
more.
about to spit that hot shit.
Well, I just
The mic.
Cannon.
Uh,
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
The mic.
Oh, y'all thought y'all was ready?
The mic.
Ain't no way I was ready for this. DJ Trauma. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Real trap shit.
that was tight. Wow, you fucked it up.
Yay.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeezus the Yenius? What about him, son?
Do y'all even want to talk about it?
I mean,
I don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know.
Kanye.
I seen the new shit about how he saw Chris Paul with his wife. I like how he posted the picture and was like, I saw he even named the man. He was just like, I saw this nigga with my wife. nigga, you know that's Chris Paul's son. Don't do that. He over there assisting that ass and dropping off trees in her.
See, and that's another thing too. Kanye doing. He feel like any famous person ever, even if they don't have a relationship with him, can't fuck with Kim.
No.
Because they knew Kanye fucked with Kim. Like,
Yeah.
nigga,
Suck
fuck
my
you.
dick.
Right. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Like, bro, you not my homie. Stop.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Nigga,
You know what I'm saying?
I got this one beat from you one time, nigga. We did a Sprite commercial one time, nigga. You walked past me at a red carpet one time.
We didn't
Don't mean I know
we didn't
you,
even give
nigga.
each other head nods. Like, we
Right.
both just happened to like do that awkward.
Yeah, we know each other's names. That's it,
You're right.
bro.
Right.
And
Nigga.
apparently, I'm that nigga to you. You don't know my name.
You know what I'm saying?
But the anti-Semitism thing that's been going around, blah, blah, blah. All you fucking idiots that have been arguing with me on Facebook talking about, bro, the elevator just doesn't go that high. Fucking duck. And he literally quadrupled down on his comments by saying he liked Hitler.
Yeah, buddy.
And y'all gonna stop playing like the Nazis never did nothing good.
So yeah,
In my own words, because he tried to do the whole thing where he was just like, Hitler invented the Autobahn. Hitler invented Volkswagen. Hitler invented the microphone that I make my music on. Yeah, bro, once you start putting people in ovens, I stop giving a fuck about all of that. Like, fuck are you talking about? Well, but he did do good things. And then you see all them fucking Yeezy fans that are just like, he's not lying. He's not lying.
That's the thing, bro.
Hitler did some good things, but obviously he was a shut the fuck up, dog. Like, how much? Like, dude, your throat cannot be that deep to handle all that cock. Like, there's no way your throat is that lubed. At some point, you got to gag, bro, and like be like, all right, too much. And like,
the thing I'm beating my head against the wall with.
pause.
Yeah, I was getting there.
That's what she said. Sorry.
Can we
Beat them heads against the walls, dog. Proud of you.
That nigga Joe even went.
Look, ma, no hands. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Can we all just acknowledge the fact that Kanye is in the middle of a mental breakdown
Yeah.
and needs help?
Yeah.
He needs help.
Yeah.
When you do an interview,
Manic episode.
and it is Kanye West, Nick Fuentes,
Alex
Jones, and Alex Jones is the moderate.
And Alex Jones, is that a loss for words?
When you have gone so far and Alex Jones is trying to draw you back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something's fucked up here.
Time the fuck out.
Yep.
Tell him what Alex Jones has done. Give him like a resume real quick.
Alex Jones.
Like a Cliff Notes.
Alex Jones is, if I'm not mistaken, the podcast that was just recently sued over the
Sandy Hook victims.
Sandy Hook
$1
victims.
billion.
I don't agree with. I don't agree. I don't agree with his comments.
Yeah.
First of all, but I don't agree with the settlement of or the ruling in that lawsuit.
Okay.
Just because free speech at absolutism.
Of course.
You got the right to say whatever you want to say, short of inciting violence.
But the problem
Even
was
if you're wrong.
he was.
How was he inciting violence?
Because families of Sandy Hook victims started to get death threats from his fans because...
Did he tell his victims to go?
No, of course not. But
Okay.
you're still feeding misinformation and you're passing it as fact.
Okay. And I hold a very strict standard when it comes to that.
Yeah.
If we're going to hold that standard, then I want Obama blamed for those 6 Dallas officers that were shot.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I want Bernie Sanders blamed for the shooting of Congressman Steve Scalise.
I don't know any of these names. Continue.
I hold a
You ain't got to do all that. Just
I hold a very strict standard when it comes to incitement. You have to actively call for this.
okay.
He did not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So, aside,
Anyway, moving on.
aside, Alex Jones, yeah, I lean right. I'm very conservative. Alex Jones makes me look like Bernie Sanders. That motherfucker's mustache and a left hand away from Hitler. Like,
Well, shit.
Yeah. Fuentes, too. I've heard Fuentes is like an active white supremacist.
he is an active anti-Semite.
Yeah.
Like,
With a fucking last name like Fuentes?
And he's hanging out with Kanye and Milo.
yeah. Well,
Oh, well.
they recently had Kanye, Fuentes. I don't think Milo was there. They recently did dinner with Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm. And he asked Donald Trump to be his running mate.
That's bold.
He asked Donald Trump to be his vice president. Trump hit him with the big old suck my dick from the
I'm
back,
about to
son.
say Trump's about to get me fucked up, boy.
Facts.
like Trump hit him with that Kevin Hart 40-year-old virgin. Look, you throwing a lot of big words at me, and since I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect.
Vice president? What's
What
this
does that
vice
even
shit?
mean?
And
I'm not saying you're a loser. I'm saying you came in second out of 2. You know what I mean? But anyway, how do y'all feel about Kanye's comments?
Look.
Here we go, baby. Hold on, let me lean back.
No, it's like I said. It's like
Here
I
we
said.
go, baby.
It's like I said earlier, bro. It's like,
Go ahead, zoom in.
Ba-bow.
Yeah, see what you got to say, dog.
no, for real. Like I said earlier, bro. Like,
Tell Kanye about himself.
let's say they did do something good, the Nazis or fucking Hitler. Let's say they did.
Yeah.
They killed everybody.
Facts.
Look.
Everybody, dog.
Check me out. I just rescued a dog, right? But I ran over this cat and laughed.
you may have made Volkswagen, but you put 1 million Jews in the ashtray of that
Right,
bitch.
dog. People in Germany still have, people in Poland still have asthma from the shit that you put in the air, dog. And that's the thing. Like somebody said a long time ago, and I this always like resonated with me. They have a picture of Hitler walking hand in hand with a little girl, very tiny little girl, and they're smiling at each other. And it was like it's actually like
It wasn't creepy.
No. Like the vibe of the picture actually wasn't creepy. It was really just like you could tell he was like showing her something, or probably the ovens. But it was like, look what I made.
That smell, right? It smells like a filter fish.
So somebody took that picture and they were like, so way back when somebody tried to take that picture and see Hitler wasn't all bad. because he took this loving picture, like doting picture with this little girl who might have been like his niece or something. And it was like, that picture is terrifying.
Meanwhile, it was a child sex slave.
Probably. But like, they were like,
Meanwhile, he was leading her
but no,
to
somebody,
the oven.
oh, fuck, probably.
Right this way.
But no, like somebody pointed out in that picture, it was like, that picture makes him more terrifying. Oh, why? Because that showed that he's human.
Yep. He had some type of compassion for something.
Like, when we think of monsters, we think of these like crazy faced, claw-handed, fucking like sharp teeth. And this showed he was human. Somebody that is the same species as us can do something like that. He obviously had some sort of compassion. He obviously had some sort of love for whatever the kid, like whatever it was, but still killed 6 million people.
Yeah.
And after torturing them.
Without blinking.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's get something straight about Hitler.
This is weird.
The dude
I never thought that sentence would ever be said on my show. Continue.
Let's square this out.
as horrible as a human being as he is, the dude was a powerful speaker.
Don't get that.
Oh, okay.
He was able to
He knew how to
rally.
rally
He had
people.
bars.
Yeah. He
He
knew how
was
to rally
bars.
people. Yeah.
He wrote his manifesto from jail.
Yeah.
In jail for political activism.
Yes.
He wrote his manifesto from
Mein
jail.
Kampf.
Yep.
Which means
Have you ever read it?
my struggle. I tried. Because I was always amazed by World War II. My
Thought you
mom,
were gonna be one of them assholes. I can't read German.
no, my mom
Said
literally.
English, dick.
I still remember the awkwardness. I don't know why my mom didn't just say no, but I still remember her bringing me to a library and asking the guy behind, "Do y'all have a copy of Mein Kampf? My son really wants to read it." Mind you, again, I'm just a true crime fanatic to the core. So I was just like, I want to read the book of the madman.
Right.
And that, but of course, if anybody just walks up to you and goes, "Hey, you got any copies of Mein Kampf here?" No? Okay, bye. Like, it's a
Now
bad
they're
look.
calling the police. They're like, yeah, I think we have.
Yeah, blacklisted.
All I'm picturing is Scott walking into a library, khakis on, shirt tucked in, baby face. You know,
The serial killer
buzz cut haircut. You know, look like if you shaved his head, there's a swastika. Yeah. Y'all have the Mein Kampf?
No. Goodbye.
I didn't want to
Pussies.
be here anyway.
Good figures.
No real literature here.
But I thought this was a place of literature. Oh,
I bet you got my first fucking Ramadan though, huh?
yeah, bitch. Anyway.
Damn it.
But anyway. Fuck, I forgot what we were fucking talking about. That shit fucked me up.
Hitler.
But yeah, I think the problem with Kanye is that, like you said, he's having
Kanye. That's
yeah,
what I'm talking-
he's having a manic episode.
Yeah, bro.
And
honestly,
if
somebody
he wasn't
needs to-
wearing
to see that
Balenciaga,
they need to get him help.
if he wasn't wearing Balenciaga, he'd be every other fucking bum screaming at traffic.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But-
I don't want to hear shit from the media in 3 or 4 months.
Y'all are pieces of shit too.
Which, again, pray
God forbid.
God forbid
God
something
forbid.
happens to him. But I don't want to hear shit from anybody in the media when in 3 or 4 months something happens to Yee.
Yeah.
He ends up dead, and they say, "Where were the signs? Right in front of your fucking face."
Yep.
They were right there.
The whole time.
Scott, what the fuck are you doing?
Mind you, minute.
I thought it was spraying it at a bug.
Sorry.
He's not doing it.
I'm just letting him know I got. I'm just letting you know I got it on me. You know what I'm saying? No, but I agree. I agree completely. I don't want to hear shit about it if anything happens. He's like, the fuck? But yeah, man. I mean, it's just you're hearing the shit that he's saying, and like the more like I hear something, it becomes sad. But you almost have to double down because, and I get it. I was having this conversation with somebody yesterday. It's like, why does he have such a cult following? And like, why are they going so hard for him? It's like, because we love College Dropout.
I'm about to say, bruh.
My Dark and Beautiful Twisted Fantasy is, or My Beautiful Dark and Twisted Fantasy is a banger. I love Data Waits and Heartbreaks. Graduation Day,
man.
bro. Graduation. Graduation, man.
Hey, bruh. Like, yeah.
He made Thriller.
Thriller.
How y'all feel about him paying child support?
Ah, get what you deserve.
He take care of his kids, don't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he bring them
To
to
the
church.
tune of 200, what is it, 200,000 a month?
To it.
200 bands
When
a
you
month.
got it like that, you got it like that.
But do he got it like that now?
But like to finish that thought, it was just like, yeah, he made graduation, bro. What?
My boy got sad when he was gonna pick up that glass just now.
And the vanilla's gone, you pieces of shit. Yeah. But I think that's what I said. I think that's what it is people want to be able to listen to his albums, their favorite albums, which are some of the greatest hip hop albums we've heard, and be able to listen to it without guilt.
I still haven't turned against Shay, if I'm being honest. I really haven't.
I'm over him, but I'm not over his music.
Like the shit, like with, like him posting fucking Chris Paul, like, yo, I saw this nigga with my wife. Like,
Yeah, but the problem is,
like
that's
I can't not see myself doing that.
It's fine. But like Turtle said, we're taking a step back, and he's having a mental breakdown. Like he needs help.
Yeah.
And the problem is he's got 500, when Jay-Z was talking about Chester Bennington after he killed himself, it's along the same lines. Like, it's not normal to have millions of people screaming your name, and you're looking out into the sea of people. And while if this was one of us, we could have an intervention. We can have 15 people sit us down and go, look, Scott, this is why we think you need to go to rehab, go to a psychiatrist, go to this, go to that. You can't do that with Ye. Because for every 15 people that sit him down and say he's doing something wrong, you got 10,000 people in his comments talking about, go, Ye, keep going, Ye.
You doing the right thing.
You doing the right thing, bro. You exposing, blah, blah, blah. So
Revealing
now
the
he's
truth.
reading all of this shit and going, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all are the sheep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're making it
Y'all
worse,
part of
dog.
the system.
It's called enabling.
Yes.
Skull.
So, just make another graduation, bro. Make another graduation, dog.
It all goes away. You make another graduation.
No, because he's coming out with shit poopity scoop. Scoopity poopity poop. It's like, the fuck? Like, come on, man. Like, we would be able to deal with it more if you were dropping bars.
Jason was looking at us like we crazy. Those are real Kanye bars.
What?
That's actually on the song. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The RR, what is that? The ERA,
Lift yourself
whatever the
up
fuck
for
that.
the
Whoever
night.
that is that cut it cold in albums and shit. Them niggas actually got to pay him for that shit.
Oh, also, can you zoom in on me real quick?
No.
To also, what's the word? Exonerate? To exonerate Turtle from my accusations and to prove. I don't. Is the camera on?
You better not play no Ye shit on here.
No,
You
no,
know
no,
he
no,
gonna
no,
hear
no,
it and
no.
fucking sue our ass.
Side note, sidebar, mid-roll, if you will. I found it on Facebook. I could finally find it. Here it is. This is the top fans page, the business tool on Facebook. And if you could see, what does that line say right there?
You have not removed any badges.
So we're not fucking over Ian.
There you go.
He just turned that shit back on. Swamp.
Check that list now.
That'd be fucked up if next week you got it back and be like, bro, for real though, for real.
Now watch, Ian about to spend all week sharing shit, commenting 15 times on everything.
If my mom can get it, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, I think my mom liked one status and suddenly she's a fucking top fan again. So
I kept it for 2 years. It ain't that hard.
you lost it a couple of times.
That was Facebook fucking
Yeah,
up.
when the
That's
whole
true.
Facebook fucked up.
All right, so I don't want to talk about Kanye anymore. It's getting sad, man.
I'm just trying to throw my diamond in the sky because I feel a vibe, dog.
Hey, shout out to BG, baby.
Hey.
The God is back, baby.
Welcome home, baby. Streets need you, bro.
Yeah.
Streets need you.
Too hood for Hollywood.
Hey. What's that? Streets is calling, baby.
I do not think that should be said when this man just got out of prison.
You're absolutely right.
Whatever.
You're absolutely right.
Bro, the comments I saw of people like commenting of him, like seeing him out of jail.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they
You
was
look like a clone, bro.
bro, they was like roasting BG, dog. It was bad.
Time of that bang, dog. The time of that bang.
It was like, yo, who he swapped bodies with? Bro, I didn't say this, BG. I fuck with you, dog. I don't care. But this is the shit that I seen, bro. Like, they was getting that, BG. I was like, bro, how you gonna do that to the God, bro?
Man. Go from there.
That's crazy. He got home and his son in the Bing.
Really?
T.Y.? Yep.
Damn.
T.Y. locked up.
Damn, dog.
Yep.
Well, the Santa Clauses. Have y'all gotten to watch it yet?
Yeah. Talked about this
The
last
series,
week.
no.
Your thoughts?
It's good. Very, like I said last time, it's super nostalgic.
So I know we talked about it last week. I get your frustration a little bit, but I saw something recently on Facebook that I wanted to bring up. People, the post went viral. Have you watched it at all?
No,
didn't hear you.
I haven't, but I think I know which post you're talking about.
So there's a scene where they do a little musical number because Tim Allen is no longer the Santa Claus anymore. Scott Calvin is retiring.
Right.
And while he's retiring and they're bringing on the new Santa Claus,
Fucking Kumar.
the elves, Kumar, the fuck? The elves decide to do a little musical number for him. And at one point during the dance, they all, you know the thing like they do in a lot of sports where they all hold up one letter and it spells something?
I know which one you're talking about.
They all hold up a letter and it says, it's supposed to say, "We love you, Santa." But the little elves, they made a mistake and they switched and it said, "We love you, Satan." And then Tim Allen, comedically, perfect timing, goes, guys, and they all look down and go, "Ah!" And then they run and switch. Hilarious. It was a funny moment.
Yeah, it
like
was fucking
you
hilarious.
have a little like,
Yeah.
while you're watching it. You know what I'm saying? You're so dumb. Somebody took that and lost their fucking mind,
Oh, yeah,
son.
they ran with it the hard way.
Now, aside from the gay agenda, they're pushing Satan
Yep.
on our youths.
If this was any other actor that starred in this show, maybe. Okay.
Tim Allen's a drug dealer, sir. He's already fallen to Satan.
But let's look at the whole series that Tim Allen got canceled over.
Oh, yeah.
It was him being a Republican.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically what it was.
We talked about it.
You
Yeah.
know?
I meant to send the video to Joe so he could watch it. The speech.
That's so fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Like, even as a
Good evening,
corn.
ladies and gentlemen. You can't say that. The fuck
Hey,
am I supposed to know?
everybody. We are from America. I watched it because I meant to send it to you. I watched it again, and it was like, America is the land of opportunity. Stop what? To say America is the land of opportunity is to insinuate that everybody has the same opportunities as you. So what can I say? I have a list here of all the things that you can't say because they're microaggressions. And he was like angry midgets. And she was like, no, small phrases that can upset the masses, a.k.a. angry midgets.
That show took political correctness and kicked it in the mouth.
And that's why it got canceled.
I loved it. It was a great show.
But so
Of course you did.
Of course.
this can be quick. How do y'all feel about the idea that they are infiltrating children's minds with Satan?
That was a joke that different shows made all the time we grew up.
Right.
I believe The Simpsons did it. Family Guy did it. How many different shows have made that joke of "We love you, Satan"? Guys,
I'll take it a step further.
look it down.
I'll take it a step further. Y'all never wrote when y'all were kids, y'all never wrote a letter to Santa?
Yeah.
And fucked up?
And
wrote
wrote Satan.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My little brother's name
State
is
Satan.
Staten. Stayton. Guess what everybody thinks his name is?
Satan.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all never wrote a letter to Santa when y'all was a kid? With your little fucking, you held the crayon like this while he was writing it.
Then no, sir, I wasn't a fucking caveman.
Dear Satan, I would like a Nintendo.
Dear Santa,
And some new lows.
you is a bitch
Ass
ass
nigga.
Well, you is a bitch nigga. Scratch that out. You is a bitch ass nigga. I saw you at the mall the other day. Got a lot more security. That's a bitch move, Santa.
Is that the video of that little kid smoking the inflatable?
Well, no, I put that caption on there, but that was from the Boondocks of Raleigh. Right? Sincerely, Santa Stalker.
Santa stalker. All right. But thoughts on them infiltrating children's minds with like Satan? Do y'all think that's a thing?
No, I think that's a religious.
I feel like it goes hand in hand with like the gay agenda and like all the other bullshit. It's like you're looking for it.
Right.
What?
This ain't the 70s. Get out of the satanic panic.
Right.
That was the 80s.
70s, 80s.
Joe?
We weren't alive.
They were all doing acid.
Are they
fucking
trying?
each other?
Are they trying to infiltrate the children's minds with Satan?
Rock on.
No, Satan. It's my horn.
All I'm saying right now,
The
nigga, I do that.
Baphomet. The Baphomet.
I mean, if that's the case. I do that shit every Saturday when I'm like, go Longhorns.
Okay, whatever. So Turtle, we all saw it, and then Turtle decided to share it to the group, which means we got to talk about it. You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Hit us with it.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Side note, while Turtle's pulling it up, y'all want to know something that's infuriating?
He said pulling it up, not pulling it out. Everybody calm down.
Do y'all remember the song from the Backstreet Boys, I Want It That Way?
Yeah.
You
Remember when they remixed it and it was which one of us is gay?
Oh, God. No.
Tell me why.
All right, you find the picture. I'm going to talk. All right, so y'all. The one desire. Y'all know the words, right? You ever thought that the lyrics are bullshit? Go do over the lyrics in your head, and then if you want, Google the lyrics real quick. I found out the other day, apparently that song was written by a master songwriter from another country who didn't speak English that well. So he wrote what he, in his mind, in his broken English, interpreted as a beautiful love song. And they tried to re-record it with actual, like, Americanized lyrics, and it was dog shit. So they went with the original. And if you actually go read the lyrics, make no fucking sense.
Damn, son, when I shared this shit. Oh, there you go. I found it. Boom.
Like Joe's singing it.
Yeah, I'm just.
I want just listen to the pretend we're having a conversation. I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never want to hear you say I want it that way.
Yeah.
Where did that make sense?
Right. It doesn't at all. As you were saying that, I was like, yo, it sound like broken English when you speak it.
You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say.
Am I
are
your
my
fire?
Oh, whatever. So
You are my fire. My one and only desire.
I'm about to say, what the fuck is this?
I know it. I just ruined your childhood.
Not mine.
My son's awake. Anyway, so Turtle, hit us with it.
So there's this post on Facebook that says, man took his 9-year-old son to Hooters to celebrate good grades. Internet trolls are calling the father creepy as fuck.
Stop there.
Wait.
Well, no, I know there's more to it. I just want to address that in the room first. Is taking your 9-year-old?
Yes.
Thoughts in the room. Is taking your 9-year-old son to Hooters creepy?
No.
No.
Moving on.
Okay. By someone who shared the post with this caption saying, so a boy is never too young to identify as a woman, just too young to like him. Copy.
You know what I like about the internet? Every now and then you get somebody that makes a caption that has no fat on it.
Yep.
Everything about it is
Cut dry.
perfect.
Yep.
That's one of them.
Yep.
Give it to him one time.
Absolutely.
Hit him, Jason.
I'm trying to calm the conservatism down in me. So you're telling me we can have drag time story hour in elementary schools, but I can't take my 9-year-old son to Hooters.
Right.
This ain't a strip club.
Correct.
This ain't a strip club.
I mean, it might as well be.
This is
Not really.
Hooters.
Not really.
Speaking of which, I want wings.
I can actually see pussy at a strip club.
Facts.
Yeah,
Welcome
not-
to New Orleans,
not-
baby.
You know what I'm saying? Even in certain states, you know what I'm saying? Just because they wearing a bikini don't mean they ain't gonna bend over the right time. You know what I'm saying?
If strip clubs
I
serve
need-
Hooters wings, we're
I don't
going
give-
there too, son.
You know what
Fuck
I'm
you
saying?
saying?
A lot of strip
That's why they
clubs.
got Magic City. Shout out.
I was gonna say a lot of strip clubs actually sell food,
Yes.
Scuttlebus
it
got
feels-
fish tacos.
and it feels gross.
Shit.
I'm not eating at a
Nigga,
strip
they
club,
say
dog.
the
I came
best
here for
wing-
one
They say
reason.
the best wings in Atlanta is Magic City to this day.
Wow.
Every Atlanta native would tell you that.
Willie's? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jason.
Why everything in the strip club smell like fish?
Because of the pussy.
Yeah, man. People been there sweating that glitter off their coochie for the last 3 hours.
Daddy, look at that naked woman. You like it? You like it? Yeah.
$40 for a dance. I can bring her over here. She can be your new mommy.
Hey, come dance in front of these wings. Just don't step on the shit.
Yeah.
Watch my ranch dip. Watch my ranch dip.
Bitch, you got your stiletto on the blue cheese.
Bending a
Feed my
Like-
son a fry.
You know how like a lot of times motherfuckers wake up on Sunday morning, check their bank account and cringe? The worst one was when I woke up on a Sunday morning, looked through it, and I remembered I couldn't remember the night before, but as I read the bank statements, I remembered. I had like a $200 charge at a strip club, a $30 charge at Willie's Chicken, and then another $250 charge at the same strip club. I left, went and got food, brought it back, asked them, "Am I cool to bring this in?" Yeah. While I have a vivid memory in my head of the girl reaching over while she's giving me a lap dance and grabbing a fry. New Orleans strip clubs ain't shit.
Oh, we fucking.
Oh, yeah. Bitch, you done grabbed a french fry. I'm taking your ass home.
What?
That fry was
another
more than a lap dance.
What? So thoughts on what this gentleman said about being able to you could be like that's a thing. I mean, obviously, it's being put like that's what one of the great debates is. Oh, well, I knew I was a girl when I was 5 years old, or I knew I was a man when I was 5 years old in the wrong body. So now that my kid feels the same way, I'm going to start pumping him full of hormones. But bringing your 9-year-old to Hooters is creepy.
You know what's really getting me about that shit?
Why your legs shaking? I feel like you about to go off like I did on Casey Anthony.
Because, bruh, all of us, right? Well, Turtle doesn't eat Hooters. But still, you can.
Yeah, he does. He just throws them up every time you buy them for him out of your own pocket.
You can still comment on this. How many times have you gone to Hooters and not seen a kid in there?
Right.
Not once.
Not once.
What are we talking about here?
Right.
Right.
What are we talking about?
And then like,
I don't see when all of a sudden it's become creepy.
And we see this post once a year.
Right.
Once a year we get this.
and then we see the post behind it going. Now, if it was a little girl in a Hooters type spot with a bunch of dudes walking around,
Oh yeah. If you took your
it's
baby
double
to-
standard.
You took your daughter to Chippendales. You goddamn right.
You
That's
fucking creepy. No,
Creepy as fuck.
men are pigs.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
Women want nothing to do with you.
I don't get it, man. Like we've literally reached. I mean, I'm saying we've reached a point. Like this hasn't been going on for forever, but it's like everything is just so backwards, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I just like and also, what if I just like if you want to read it again just to make sure I'm not missing nothing? Maybe we went to get food.
That's it. Like he literally just took his son to Hooters
Like,
because he made good grades.
It's
It's not like he walked in there on the intent of, hey, I'm taking my son to Hooters to see titties and ass.
no.
Even
Like,
still, you got good grades. Let's go see some titties and ass. You got good grades.
Right.
not even just that, dog. Like one of my favorite like things that I was with a friend. I wanted wings. Don't take that from me. I was with a friend and I wanted wings. And they were like, all right, so we're going to go to Twin Peaks. I've never been to Twin Peaks. I was like, okay, I kind of want to go to Hooters. And he was like, no, dude, Twin Peaks is the new Hooters.
Cap.
And I was
Big
like,
cap.
Bullshit.
I didn't know this. And I was like, all right, I just want wings. And he was like, they got wings? I was like,
No, they don't.
okay, bet. So we go. This girl comes up to the table. What can I get y'all? I said, I'm looking at the menu, confused. I'm like, I just want some wings. And the girl goes, we got like wings as like an appetizer. And I was like, the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And my partner that I was with, he was like, yeah, just get it. She was like, I could like bring you like a double order if you want of like the appetizer. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? And then finally she was like, all right, I'm gonna go get that for you. And she walked away. I said, yo, I thought you said this was the new Hooters. He was like, yeah, dude, look at the broads. Give a fuck about these broads.
Nigga, I said
here
I
for
wanted
the
wings.
food.
I'm hungry.
Wings
Like,
up, my boy. Wings.
Now,
Fuck.
Twin Peaks did have those man beers, and that shit was to die for.
Fire.
Facts. Let me get a man beer and
Fire.
a Philly cheesesteak with some filet fries.
yeah,
Yeah,
yo.
let me get the Fee Ray fries and just a beer. That's all I ever ate from
That's all you need, dog.
all
Beer's
I
so
ever ate.
fucking cold it started freezing in a glass.
What?
Bruh.
The beers were fire, but I went for wings.
I love me a good Michelob slushy.
But what I'm saying is like, why is it always got to be like you're painting the narrative? I was just bringing my kid to go get something to eat. I love Hooters. Not just for the broads. The broads are extra. I actually like the wings.
Right.
Why can't it be that? Why you got to make it weird?
And let's be real. This is no shade towards anybody, but the Hooters broads are not how they used to be.
What?
No.
They look angry.
Fuck no.
Now it's like, look, bitch, drop my food off. Get the fuck away from my table.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
Get outta
depression is spilling onto my beer.
Especially since social media taught these bitches to tuck their tummy into their fucking legs.
Oh my God. Don't nobody care.
Nah, all of them could be Hooters girls. They just got to get the right size shorts.
Like, sis, you know I can see that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's gonna
profile-
take you to sit down one time and I'm gonna be like, hey, what is that?
The trick,
yeah, you ate my wings, didn't you, bitch?
we gonna get ate the fuck up because Nikki not here. But
Hey, you bloated or something, bitch?
How you got 3 fupas?
try it, Fupa. Yeah, we gonna get ate the fuck up because Nikki
A
not here. But like on some
That
real,
bitch got a trooper.
we gonna get ate the fuck up because Nikki not here. But I will say,
Stop trying to say
them
this. We know what we
them
doing.
them tricks that you play with your profile picture don't work in real life, mama. That shit ain't
Facts.
working.
That goes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, bitch, I ain't think you was gonna look like that.
I lied to get my way to what I wanted.
Fucking waist trainers.
You ever see a bitch with just like some nice ass titties and then you take her home and them bitches down to her kneecap?
God damn! I'ma call you. You just can't come here no more.
Yeah,
Don't come back round here.
you gotta
Ever.
You gotta
Come back here.
take a bra off. You gotta parry them hoods and Counter Strike and shit. Fucking get off me.
Looking like the grandma of Meet the Clumps.
And we ain't mad at you, ma. Let's be real. We ain't mad at you.
We not mad at
Just
you.
stop lying.
Stop lying to me.
Stop lying.
Just stop lying. You want to talk about honesty and truthfulness? Don't lie to me about your titties.
That's why I don't shave my beard.
Just first day, pull them out. Just be like, look, this is what they really look like. I'm gonna be like, see, that's all you have to do.
That's why I don't shave my beard.
Yeah.
Swing one out to the side, look like something out of a CEO office.
Them bitches start clacking together like the little. You remember the little toy they used to clack? The clackers?
Take the bra off. This shit look like you dropped 2 noodles. Just-
What's up to you too, my guys?
like a dead body when the arms hit the ground. It just.
Good God.
Got a blown titty, one blown this way, one blown that way.
So hey,
Titties out here doing the Ball Johnson dance, girl.
so did y'all get y'all Spotify wrap up?
I didn't get mine. I mean, I'm sure I have it, but I didn't get it.
You got yours?
I've read through it a little bit.
I did my Spotify artist wrap up.
We got the Hangover wrap up too.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 9 countries.
Shout out to being in the what was it the top
25% of all podcasts.
All comedy
podcasts.
You heard? We up there, baby. We just need Scott to start cutting these checks because you know that nigga get money. He
I
be
pocket
holding out
all
on
of
us.
it. I pocket
You know I got
all
a
of
light
it.
bill that I need to pay, and he playing with my money.
Joe won't give me $5 for the bottle. Y'all ain't getting none of this money.
Go ahead, man.
Joe, it's on you.
Scott out here with a private island and a Tesla, a Tesla warehouse.
I know we
Talking about,
uploaded.
nigga, I ain't got it. I don't.
He did just buy a new car. Was it a Tesla?
You worse
Not
than,
even.
worse than these fucking pastors out here.
I want to see if I
It's for
can.
the building fund.
I want to see if I can look it up because I think they said with our upload, like we uploaded in like the like a top percentage of like how much we uploaded this year, more than most. It was crazy. We and our followers went up 65%.
Yeah. That's progress.
Number 1 podcast for 34 people. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to be every time. Yeah, I thought you were going to do like an overall like rundown, and then I was going.
listeners scored our podcast 5 stars.
Five of them.
5. No, sorry, I lied. You're in the top 20% most followed podcasts.
Hey,
20%.
that's what we said.
Oh, I thought I said 25.
No.
Your podcast was in the top 25% most shared globally.
Hey,
Globally in the top 25%.
international bitch.
That means the
Our
world.
top 5 were United States, Germany, Canada, India, and Australia, bitch.
Fucks with the Australians.
You got a whole continent.
Hold on. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. First things first. Episode 86. Shout out to Lolo for sharing this stat for the God. Bitter Bottoms, our first episode with Vitamin Q, 204% more streams than our average episode. Shout out to the God.
Shout out Q.
VQ. And we created over 5,100 minutes of new content. That's more than 99% of other creators in the comedy category, bitch. Yeah, bitch.
Dang.
So shout out to all of you fucking listeners. Y'all are dope as fuck.
Top 1 percentile.
Fucking love you guys, man.
I'm doing my rap right
Y'all
now.
dope as fuck. All right, so I got anything else?
I was looking at my
We're
rap.
not going to talk about our raps. So
It's called soccer.
Football?
apparently, I explored 32 different genres.
Oh shit.
Mine was 35. I didn't know.
My number one was rap. My second was R&B. 3, classic soul. 4, underground hip hop. 5, New Orleans rap. It's probably just myself.
Fair enough. My top 5 artists were Fame on Fire, Pop Smoke, Drake, Joyner Lucas, and Partisan Fontaine.
Hey-o. Your morning started with hype lit energy. Every time?
Every time.
Every time.
All of them.
Your top artist this year was Fame on Fire. I spent 634 minutes, and I was in the top 1% of their listeners. I don't deserve a round of applause for that. Did you get to your top songs?
Nah, it says I seized the day with reminisce inspirational zen.
Damn, I saw that. You gonna read it out loud? You gonna read it out loud, Joe? Oh, Christ.
I spent 12,497 minutes listening to music.
Oh, I was in the 40,000s.
Yeah,
It's
I don't
pathetic.
Listen. I listen to it on the way to work and on the way from work.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. Other than that, I'm not musiced out.
Hey, you want to read it, Joe? Who are your top 5 podcasts of the year?
The top 3.
No, your top 5. It's actually in your 5.
Oh, they only showed me 3. So
Clearly, you only listen to 3 podcasts on
I
Spotify.
really do.
All right, so what
I
were
listen
they?
to Bill Burr's podcast is number 1.
Hey, okay.
The Hangover number 2.
Ooh. So you weren't even one of our top listeners. Okay.
I fuck with Bill Burr way more than I fuck with us.
That's fair. Okay. That's fair. No, that's fair. Okay.
What?
That's it? You said 3.
Oh, and John Cena podcast.
Oh, because you can't see him?
Yeah.
We're a big fan of you too, Jason.
My top song was Black Pearls featuring Baby Tate by Earth Gang.
I don't even think I've heard that one.
That's a cold ass song.
974 minutes, Jason?
Yeah.
That's all you listen to Spotify this year?
I played
I don't do a lot of
1,421
Spotify.
songs.
Wait, say that again?
I played 1,421 songs,
Nice.
but these played again and again and again. Top songs were Black Pearls, Water Boys. Again, that's another Earth Gang song featuring JID and J. Cole. Pop That Trunk, Juicy J and Wiz Khalifa.
Of course.
Backseat, Juicy J, Project Pat and Wiz Khalifa.
Jesus.
And Nail Tech by Jack Harlow.
Really? You really like this song, huh?
Yeah.
My nail tech know
Knows
how to keep a
little
secret.
Yep.
So my number 1 song was Hoop Earrings by Partisan Fontaine.
Oh, wow.
Black girl, if you a 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 black girl, do your thing. Number 2 was Stay by Justin Bieber and the Kid Laroi. No, by Fame on Fire. Number 3 was Late to the Party by Joyner Lucas.
Uh-huh.
Number 4 was Bad Man, Smooth Criminal by Polo G. Still on that bullshit, MJ. Really one of the hottest and I never drop a mixtape. And number 5 was Look at my wrists. I got time today.
It says I listened to 686 artists this year. Where one ruled your world.
Uh-huh.
That was
Earth Gang.
Wiz Khalifa.
Wow, shocking.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what I got over here.
Yeah, I don't have much of anything.
What were your top podcasts, bro?
All
Oh, and 2022, your total play time was 30,511 minutes.
right, I'm just getting this out the way. I listen to Hangover on the Apple Podcast.
Hey, that's gay.
You spent 649 minutes listening to podcasts, serial killers, conspiracy theories, and mythology.
Straight up.
Word.
All
You a Wondery boy, huh?
The only reason I have Spotify is for Podcast Network.
Yeah, I got you.
That's the
Podcast? All right.
That's the only thing I really listen to.
I listen to
on Spotify.
945 artists.
My top artist.
I listen to 32.
My top artist was number 1 Wiz Khalifa, number 2 Earth Gang, number 3 Juicy J, number 4 Jack Harlow, and number 5 Big Crit.
My number 1 played song was Volbeat, and I only listened to it 5 times.
Oh wow.
God
My
damn.
guy does not fuck with the Spitify.
Goddamn Apple users.
I have one playlist that I play in the morning for the gym. Other than that, I'll go to it on Tuesdays and Thursdays because that's when the 2 podcasts that I listen to on Spotify drop.
What did it say y'all listening personality was?
I had it.
I didn't even get that.
I listened to 17,000 minutes of podcasts. Number 1, the Hangover podcast. Number 2, the Brilliant Idiots. Number 3, the last podcast on the left. God damn it. It fucking went away.
My music personality was the jukeboxer.
Okay.
You don't have just one favorite song. You have many, and you love listening to them all.
Number 4 was Flagrant with Andrew Schultz, and number 5 was Drink Champs.
Apple Podcasts need to get their shit together. I need them to tell me my rap.
This year, you had layers like an onion.
Yeah, it's about to tell you your shit.
My listening personality was the Fan Clubber. You're the type of
Fucking
fan.
bandwagoner.
You're the type of fan that artists dream of. When you love an artist, you cycle through entire albums, playing their hits and every song in between.
Fucking pussy.
Whatever.
All right, is there anything else, guys?
I don't think so.
Joe, you gonna
Again.
tell us about your personality? I mean, your playlist one, not the one we know. This one.
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Trash.
Personality whack.
Hey, for the record,
B.
use both hands.
Just one.
When you go to pee, yeah, just at least one.
Don't try to make yourself feel like you've got more than what you got.
Hey, my no hands does not apply here.
Wait, I'm trying to. The Maverick? Is that it?
Yeah, that's your personality. What does it say? Read the little description.
You know who you are as a listener. While everyone's bathing in the mainstream, you're frolicking.
Frolicking.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Sound it out.
in that side stream.
That's why you've had my book for the last 6 years, because you can't read the bitch.
Welcome to Spotify Hooked on Phonics.
Well, my top genres was, I listened to 35 different ones. I didn't know it was that many. But it was rap, trap, quiet storm, whatever the fuck that is, pop, and underground hip hop.
You like a little T Swift, baby?
Mobb Deep,
Like a little T Swift?
What? No.
Like a little T Swift?
No, get fucked. No.
little Swift.
Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. How are we not talking about that? She literally, we've been saying this for years. She finally comes out with a song called Hey, Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. This is bigger than when Eminem forgave his mother. How are we not talking? You know what?
My top song was Knife Talk.
I gotta feed the streets. My pistol gonna feed the
I
streets.
listen to that shit on my way to work pretty much
Ski
every
mask
morning.
on my face. Sometimes you gotta cheat.
Well, I would go.
Stay ahead in this bitch, all drink syrup like it's liquor.
Fame on Fire liked our comment on their page
Bet.
on Instagram. Yep.
Shout out Fame on Fire. I know nobody else at this table knows who you are, but I am one of your biggest fans.
Yeah. He commented from our podcast page telling them, I'm one of the top 1%.
Yeah, I fucked up.
On your fan club.
I meant to do it just by myself.
And they liked it, so hopefully they listen to the podcast.
Hey, listen to the podcast.
Well, since y'all can't hang up on me this year, all the music I listen to is still on Apple Music.
Bye.
But my top artists were Dave East, Joe Budden, Drake, Sue Surf, and Beanie Siegel.
Drake was your wait. Hold on.
He got songs with 21 Savage.
It didn't say Drake and 21 Savage.
No, but to be fair, when
Fuck you, Turtle.
when you
It
go to
said
the album,
Drake.
When you go to the album, it's under either Drake or 21 Savage.
All I heard was Drake.
So he could have gone to the 21 Savage album.
He could have.
What you saying?
But
he chose
Knife
Drake.
Knife Talk is a Drake song, not a 21 Savage song. And that's probably the song that
And Jimmy Cooks.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on Drake's album, but like I go to that shit because it go hard.
So those are
Right.
only
Those
two?
on-
Those are only two?
What?
You gonna sit here and lie knowing God's always watching?
No, off that new album, I listened to
Did
Ball
you say
Boy.
washing?
Watching.
Washing what?
Always watching.
Washing away the sins.
Hey. God's always washing, Joe. Listen to Drake.
Now, what's the other song Drake got? It's like,
God's plan.
no, hell no. Hell no.
Controller.
Like giving your chain away. That's kind
I
of like
need a
giving your
one
fame away.
dance.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do your thing, 21. Do your thing, 21.
Why Scott look like a girl at Republic trying
That's
to get a drink?
the
He was
point.
that bad bitch at
I was that bad bitch at Republic trying to get a drink.
No, did y'all see the fucking spoof video they made of the little cartoon and is Drake clapping his ass?
Yes. Bro.
And it's to the track and that nigga's doing your thing, 21.
That boy, turn around, do your thing, 21. Y'all gotta stop though. The thing about that is y'all gotta stop. Like when he dropped the Hotline Bling video, everybody was everybody was like, look how stupid he looks. He knew y'all were gonna make gifts out of that shit.
Yep.
Do you really think he dropped that song and didn't know y'all was gonna go crazy with the do your thing, 21? My favorite was 21 Savage and Drake walking out to like the WWE like entrance, and it's like 21 Savage just walking and shit, and you just see 21. Can you do something for me?
Look like the diva strap.
Exactly.
Side.
You know what video pisses me off by Drake? The one when he's running around like fat nigga.
Oh yeah, the way too sexy.
Yeah. Oh my
I
god.
haven't even seen that video.
Bro, I'll watch that video and I'll like watch it at a bar and I'm just like, yo, I'm
There's
getting
one
so
scene
pissed off
though
right
where
now.
they like put him in like some old nigga makeup and he's supposed to be like an old fat nigga walking
Yeah.
on the beach in Miami, shirt open,
Oh no!
small short shorts on.
Did you love that song? Is that one of your top played?
He probably did.
Giving your fame away. That's kind of like giving your chain away.
Hey, is one of your other top songs? Is the I'm staying alive, staying alive.
That's my shit.
You like that shit?
Yeah, that shit hard.
Shit pissed me
You
off.
tripping.
Turn it, TRTL.
You can
Find
find
me
me on IG at
St. Louis world ain't no
TRTL __. Again, that's IG at TRTL __. Everybody give me a smooth slap now. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I like that. Real good.
Touch yourself. Now you're at
Twitter
you're at work at this point.
Hey, I'm giving away my goddamn Twitter.
Touch yourself at work.
Oh,
Sorry.
this nigga. Oh yeah, my Twitter, yeah, is twittering. At 2 Red to Lose, do the twos. What now?
Do 'em right.
All the social media TRTL. Joseph.
Average Joe. Oh, hey, you know what? Hey, put the camera on me real quick. I gotta pee. Turtle gonna finish this.
This is gonna plead the street.
LE _ You about to pee right here? Hey, you got a shower right there. It really look like it. But LE _ average _ JOBY on Instagram. On Twitter, it's Jovid19 or Shwee's grandson. I swear it's true.
He swears.
Mr. Jason Dufrene.
It is JDUF17 on everything.
All right, everybody, and that's been the Hangover Podcast. Thank you for having a drink with us. Make sure you follow all our social medias. You can find us on Instagram at _Hangover_podcast. Go to the Hangover website at thehangoverpod.com. Make sure to get your winter merch. We got hoodies, beanies, sweatshirts, ho shirts, breaking naughty shirts, break your bitch back shirts, all of that shit. Anything else? Anybody?
It's still called soccer.
All right. It's been the Hangover Podcast. Thank y'all for joining us. Y'all have a good night.